Hello, my beautiful Geminis. I am a gem. I am Gemini. How are you guys? For those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. I'm Violetta. Everything you guys need to know about me is in the description box, including how to book your own personal reading with me. Let's take a dive into 2024, shall we, Gemini? What is in the stars for my Geminis for January, February, and March? Guys, please take what resonates, what doesn't, leave, okay? Leave it behind. But if you clicked on this video, there's going to be a message here for you somewhere, some way within it, okay? So for my beautiful Geminis, we're going to look at the crowning energy for each of the months. We're going to pull some tarot cards on each of the months, and then we're going to dive in a little bit deeper. Okay, so for January for my Geminis, for February for my Geminis, and for March for my Geminis. Very, very nice. Okay. Some of you could be seeking counseling around a contract, a marriage, and some of you, it could be a spiritual, like you could be, some people go to like their church or their parish or to seek advice, seek counseling. Okay, for others of you with the Hierophant here, you could be spiritually fulfilling your soul's contract, right? The Hierophant is a very highly spiritual contract, okay? Whether it's a marriage contract, a business contract, a soul contract, it is a contract, okay? Some of you are really feeling like this is a mystical experience. This is soul living from your soul rather than living the earthly way of doing things. And it's about coming into harmony, coming into balance, finding your soul family, learning different cultures. You may be meeting people from different cultures, okay? And then come March, you're making a decision in love. You could be meeting a new love. You could be really opening yourself up. There is a choice in love for you in February. All right, let's see. What cards are we going to use? Okay. The Celtic Tarot, they're saying. Okay. Celtic Tarot. For some of you, you may pray to Archangel Michael quite often. Okay. Asking for guidance, asking for courage, asking for strength, asking to see the truth, to be directed on your path, to be protected on your path. That's what I'm hearing for some of you out there, okay? So if that resonates for you guys, hit that like button, leave that comment, okay? So for my beautiful Gemini spirit, for my beautiful Geminis. Ooh, what is the Hierophant? What is this contract? Some of you could be ending a marriage, chasing someone off, like showing them the door. You're following your intuition. You're following your feelings around this. Okay? You're really following your feelings. It's like for some of you, you could be chasing somebody off, right? Defending your family, defending your beliefs, right? Because you know, and you're ready to fight for what you believe in. You know. Yeah, you know your value, you know your worth, you know what you've invested time and energy into. The Hierophant, again, this is definitely about a contract, a marriage, okay? A marriage, something that you put a lot of value in, okay? Put a lot of value in. And this is definitely happening in January for you guys because there's snow on the ground. And I feel like this started happening, I want to say August. Okay, maybe August or July when you really started seeing the signs, feeling them, defending it, and then taking action. So some of you are taking action around a committed relationship, taking action around your soul's contract. For some of you that have already done the marriage counseling thing, it's like you know, intuitively, you know, in your hearts of hearts, you know. It's time to move on. It's time to end it. Yeah, did you put a lot of time into it? A lot of years invested in it? Yeah, you did. Okay, yeah, you did. But it served its purpose. Okay, some of you stayed much longer than what you should have stayed. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. So, what is this mystical soul-led harmony in February for my beautiful Geminis? What is this? Okay. There is somebody in your life, whether it be you, okay, or somebody else, that has really, the truth is, it's over. Okay? I mean, it doesn't get any clearer with the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. It's like, I'm done. It's over. Chapter closed. It's like you're chasing them off or they're chasing you off, whatever the case may be, right? It's over. Don't come back. Because if you do, you're going to feel the points of one of my swords. Because it's done. It's done. The truth is, it's done. And, you know, these things happen, guys, because we veer off our soul's contract path. Or it's, you know, and spirit is trying to gauge us back on the right path. We've learned the lessons. We've done all the growth we can do in that situation. Doesn't mean that it's not, but I feel like this is like a mutual decision. Okay? Because I don't feel like, I don't see any fighting. I don't see any arguing. It's just, I'm done. Don't come back. It's over. That's the truth. Like it's cut and dry. Okay, cut and dry. What else for February for my beautiful Geminis? Yeah, acknowledge the time that you put into this. And there is going to be, February is where the conflict is going to come in. Okay? There could be a lot of arguing. There could be a lot of money lost here with the Eight of Pentacles. But somebody's definitely done working on a connection. Ten of Swords is like, there's nothing left to give but your blood. And you know what? We need that to live. Without blood, we die. We bleed out, our heart stops, we're dead. You know, that's what the Ten of Swords is for me in this deck. It's done. It's exhausting. There's no more energy to put into it. You've done all you can, or this person has done all they can, and they're tired of the fighting, they're tired of the arguing, they're tired of the conflicts, and it's time. Okay? Big changes are coming up for all signs, guys. So don't feel left out. Or don't feel like this is only happening to you, because it's not. Okay? But they're all happening so that we can grow. Okay? This is a vicious, toxic cycle. Okay? It is a vicious, toxic cycle that someone had to be in control of, manipulating. I look at the devil in this card, and they're like pulling you back. You know, who are you trying to pull back into your life? Or who's pulling you, trying to pull you back into their lives? It's a toxic, toxic cycle, you know, and it's time to release it. It's time to release it. Yeah? Can a new direction be scary? Yeah, of course it can. But are you going to let fear get in your way? Because I don't think you're going to have a choice in this. I really don't. This is like a really toxic situation. Okay, but you have the Lovers in March. So see, everything happens for a reason, guys. So tell me more about this Lovers in March for my Geminis. Tell me more about this Lovers in March. Tell me more about the Lovers. And then I have one more note to say. Now, so for some of you, right, you could be in a very committed relationship. And maybe there was a third party involved in that relationship, causing conflict in that relationship, you know, spreading lies, okay, lies. And you defended it. You fought for it because this is your contract. You invested a lot in it. And you want to move forward freely. But you got to work on getting rid of all that toxic energy. Right? That's for some of you that are like, oh no, I'm not ending my marriage. Oh no. You know, for some of you, there's been a lot of patience in this situation. Okay? Someone has had a lot of patience. Someone has stayed very grounded. Someone also connects very deeply with nature. In nature is where you revive your energy. You can meet this person hiking or something like that. So tell me more about the Lovers in March. Tell me more about the Lovers in March. Five of Pentacles. So either you or somebody is feeling left out in the cold, is going to feel very alone, but it's meant for you to get back in touch with who you are, okay? Not living in a for lack of a better word, a fantasy world, okay? Because you look at the Temperance card in this deck and you look at the Five of Pentacles, right? You could be going from riches to rags. And trust me, guys, that happens on the healing path. Been there, done that one, right? You know, I went from having a very good paying job to having absolutely nothing to follow my spiritual path. Okay, and that included like everything imploding, like it was like a domino effect. It was insane. It was insane, but it's the best thing that ever happened to me in my life, and I can say that proudly and with a bold smile on my face. So, you know, for some of you, and guys, please don't take this the wrong way, but it's like get off of your high horse. You know, there's a difference between knowing your worth and knowing your value than thinking that you're entitled, right? Thinking that, you know, what do you mean the well is drying up? What do you mean the well is drying up? Well, it is literally, something is literally drying up. Is drying up. Okay, so you could have went from living a very comfortable life to now you're like, what do I do? It wasn't balanced to begin with. The Six of Cups in this deck, they're back to back. One person's on the ground. One person's up in the air. It's not balanced. They're not standing and facing each other. No, one is just focusing on one cup, right? This could have to do about a family you created together. But if you look, okay, if you look at the one that's down, I don't know if you can see it because I don't know if the light, he's literally sharing his cup. So you could be finding out that somebody is sharing their love with somebody else. And it's time to move on. It's devastated you. It's taken a lot out of you. There's been a lot of fighting. There's been a lot of taking as well. Again, look at that queen standing tall and look at the guy down on the ground. You know, somebody could have just been beaten down too many times. You know, too many times, Gemini. It's over. It's over. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, an Aries, a Cancer, a Capricorn. It's really any sign, right? But it's more of the energy that's playing out. It's done. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? These things happen, right? And I don't feel like you see this coming because the moon card's here, Cancer energy, so that a new beautiful beginning can come in for you. No more sleepless nights, no more night terrors, no more bad dreams, right? No more. It's done. Taking action, facing your fears, getting out of a toxic situation. You know, some of you could be having nightmares, bad dreams, whatever the case may be. Some of you could be receiving messages in your dreams. So I don't feel like I have to clarify January and February because it's pretty cut and dry here, guys. But I do want to see the moon card. Why is the moon card here? And I feel like it's, you don't realize now at this time when you're watching this video that the only card that's flipped over is the Ace of Cups. New love. New love. So you do have a love offer coming in March. But you have to go through clearing out this toxic energy, okay, between January, February, and March. So what is the advice for my Geminis? What is the advice for my Geminis? What is the advice for my Gemini? For the gems I am a gem, Gemini. In this deck, the Lover's card for me is a third party because you clearly see it. Okay? And, you know, that person is standing behind him. He's protecting that person. And it's not like he's not kind to the committed contract, whatever that may be, because he has his hand on her shoulder as well. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, creating your own wealth, your own abundance, your own, you know, and look at those two gremlins down on the bottom. They're stealing money. They're taking money. Taking. So I feel like this person has been genuinely giving you money, and you've just been taking, and there's nothing more to give because you haven't been giving anything back, or vice versa. You have to put the energies where they feel. Do not get upset with me. I am just the messenger. If this does not resonate for you, Gemini, please check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I know for me, when I watch other tarot readers, Aries, my Venus, because I have equal Aquarius and I have equal Aries in my chart. Aries resonates for me more than my sun sign, my moon sign. Okay, so please, no nasty comments. If this does not resonate with you, it's not for you. Okay, but this is definitely for someone who's taken. And here's the interesting part. The bride in this, okay, the bride in this is the one holding the knife. So if you're a feminine Gemini watching this, okay, how much more did you expect this person to be able to give you? At this point, that little dagger isn't going to do anything because all the swords have already been put in place. And there's nothing left. Okay? There's nothing left. This person has worked hard for their money. But you had no problem taking it. Right? Children had no problem taking it because there's two gremlins down here. Okay, so it's like this person, it's not that this person has turned their back on you, but they've given all they can, and it's a toxic situation, and it's time for it to end. Okay, so what is, ooh, wow. So I literally had a crystal just jump. And I don't know if you saw it. I'm going to rewind it because I want to see it. I think it just jumped from one deck to another deck. I think. I have to go back and rewind it and see. That was really freaky. That was really freaky. Final message from my Geminis. Final messages for my Geminis. But the nice thing about it, guys, again, in March, you have a new love coming in, a passionate new beginning, something new to experience. Embrace it. Okay? Embrace it. Okay, a lot of going within your heart center here. Really getting in touch with your feelings. Okay, really getting in touch and get clear. Take control of your life. Get clear on what it is you truly want. That's what 2024 is going to be about for you guys. As always, guys, from my heart to yours, love, light, and blessings. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, click on the bell. I appreciate you all. Love, light, and blessings. Take care.